Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024. We're back with another episode in the London Green Save, episode number 2, season 8, number 2. And last time out, we managed to get a win in our first game against the London Samurai. We beat them 2-1 in a pretty solid performance. Not an easy game, I wouldn't say, but we did manage to get the win. And they only had 7 shots, and they only really scored off of a kind of a mistake anyway. So we had a pretty good day out. And the only changes I'm really going to make from that starting lineup, I'm going to try and keep a little bit of continuity, is Mann is coming in. Adam Mann is coming in as a cam. And the left back position change is going to happen as well. We're going to go to Morling. Wherever Morling is. Morling is going to go in there at left back and see if he has a slightly better time of it than Edward Hopper. We'll mostly just have to see what happens with that. And have we offered a contract to, we've offered a contract to Joe O'Loughlin, who is a left back who's actually would be the next best after Hopper. Since Hopper didn't have a great first day out, and that's why I'm going to let him, just swap it up. I'm not going to be hyper overly critical when it comes to the starting lineup and kind of constantly changing it and constantly making, just chopping and changing everything. But I'm going to try and keep, okay, that's fine. Stephen Akbas is a player that we're trying to bring in, I think, who hasn't accepted anything. If we did bring Akbas in, he would be quite useful. He would actually be the best right back in the team. He would take Duncan's place. What is it saying? It's saying to go on cautious. I don't tend to just fully ignore the assistant manager, but today I'm going to kind of stick to my guns. We got a win in that first game. We played really, really well. We got the good numbers going. Let's see if we can do that again. This is a match we should be winning. Hopefully we will be winning it. And then what I might do is that if we do kind of start to have a fall off from this tactic, if we start to lose games or we start to kind of throw away goals, that's when I'll maybe change it up and we'll go to a different tactic. We'll save this tactic, but we'll just tweak it. We'll edit it and try and keep things fresh so that the AI doesn't easily have a way of just kind of playing around us and easily beating us. So last season, we only managed to take 1 point off of London Cranes the 2 times we played them. We lost and we got a draw. So hopefully this season we'll do a little bit better. We don't want to go, it's still very early doors. It doesn't really affect you that much if you do lose a game here and there. That's a good save from Morris. I like that. But I do want to start well. If I can't win, I'd want us to draw this game and kind of just keep the momentum going because it's so early doors in the season, of course. Jones whips that one in. Bar jumps and it's off the bar. And Morris holds on to it. And that was actually a pretty good chance for the London Cranes, but they were unable to take it. Now, after 10 minutes, possession is pretty firmly in the opposition's favour. So I think what we're going to do is maybe drop to cautious after, we'll see what happens with this highlight here. Hopefully they don't score and then I'm forced into a change, but we'll see. All of our players are going okay at the minute though. They're all kind of looking at 6.8, 6.7. They're going okay. Henry can't... What is that? Larson, the ball was right there. Ball was right there, buddy. It should not have. It should not have found its way to the front post. Larson was there and should have been able to knock that one away. That's annoying. We are 1-0 down. We didn't go behind in the game against London Samurai. Hopefully we can bounce back. Possession is climbing a little bit. 46%. Still want it to be higher though. Okay, here we go, a chance. Easthope might shoot this. He does. Off the post, off the keeper, denied by the frame of the goal. Right, well, that's better. We've generated a chance. I'm actually going to do what we did last time and play for set pieces, hoping that we can get a few corners going or something, because they're having a lot more of the ball. So what do I want to change in order to try and keep us from losing the ball as much? Yeah, okay. Just Papakostas. Crane can kind of keep doing what he's doing, maybe. Just bringing the wingers back a little bit. Hopefully that means that they will connect with East Hope in the DM slot just a bit more. A little bit more, and we might be able to build a few more attacks, get a little bit more possession going. I'll have to see it to believe it, because I'm not quite sure. Bar goes over the top, and we have reclaimed it. Probert's on the ball. Lovely stuff. Yeah, look, numbers-wise, we're looking... Oh, that's a bad pass. Silly pass. Darren Kumar's going wide, whips that one in, but Morris should claim it, and he does. Okay, so up top, we haven't really... Up top are doing the worst. 6.5, 6.6. Morris, just go out to Larson. Oh, okay, just clear it long. That's all right. Mohammed will try and win it. In fact, Mohammed goes through all the way, 1-on-1. And he puts it in the back of the net. What the heck is that? That is some Route 1 if I ever did see it. Over the top. Chase it, my good man. Get it in the back of the net. Make it 1-1 from literally nothing. I mean, yeah, fine. We're back in the game. Mohammed up to a 7.3 on his match rating. Pretty nice. Now don't do... Yeah, what on Matt? Oh, no, he couldn't keep it, unfortunately. Hart on the ball goes into Chimera, who's going to shoot it well over the bar. Not really much trouble there. Now, is the possession stat kind of settling down? It's really not. Really not. Still at about 43%, and I much prefer we were not playing those long balls. Now, I'm going to pause it, because I've told them before, don't want them playing those long balls. So I'm gonna edit the instructions and tell them to shorter passing, take fewer risks. There we go. Because it really does annoy me when your centre back just absolutely sends it up the pitch for no reason. Like, I know that's how we scored. I'm taking that as a bit of a freak, not really the regular, not really what we're after on the regular. But Morris has done it again. Papakostas moves to get there and can't. Back to Chimera, who goes out wide. Okay, Moke on the ball, goes inside to Wilkins, who shoots long, and Morris makes a good save. Okay, so Talmash, unfortunately, is at 6.5 now. He really is struggling out there, not having a good time. Let me quickly check, see if that's because Talmash is playing in a way he doesn't like. He's at a poacher at the minute. You change that to poacher, dribble less, take fewer risks. I really want to do that. I think I want to keep him as an advanced. We'll tell him to shoot more as well. Get a few more shots off. You wouldn't mind. 1-1, 5 minutes until the halftime break. Everything is quite even, except for possession. The only thing that's kind of letting us down here. So we are struggling a little bit to keep control of the ball. So that may be a change that we make during the halftime break. Okay, that is halftime. Yeah, I think I want a little bit more possession. So go to the tactics. Crowthorne comes in for man. Potentially that will give us just a little bit more possession. There is a bit of a disconnect. In fact, I'm going to bring on Crosby as well. So 2 changes made. A slight tactical tweak to a little bit more control in the midfield, hopefully. Because we're playing a relatively slow build-up game, it shouldn't really be that many problems with getting the ball forward. Like, that slight disconnect I was worried about. There shouldn't really be any problems about that. And the possession is climbing. And see? Not enough midfield players supporting the attack, but the possession is climbing, and that's what I'm focused on. Maybe it would be an idea to drop Crosby in like that. Just play it straight a little bit so that he kind of drops back, finds a little bit more space. I don't think his vision stat is all that good though. 3, not the best. So maybe Holloway will come on. We'll see. We'll see. And we'll see if Holloway will come on about 60. But that possession, it's at 45. It's still not really increasing. Okay, here's a chance potentially. Crosby going forward down the left-hand side. Kind of drifting to the left from the central position. Rowthorne goes back to Morling, who goes back to Rowthorne, who keeps the ball really nicely. Crosby to Mohamed, who shoots low, and it is saved. That's all right. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make... Hope is struggling, is he? Check those tactics real quick. Yeah, East Hope is struggling a little bit. I'm actually going to make a different change. I'm going to make the change and bring Holloway on. In that attacking... Yeah. Going to see if Holloway can potentially unlock the defense. Okay, we've had a few corners now. Morling delivers 3 corners, 7 shots, 3 on target. Our XG is more or less dead even, 85 to 86. Possession is climbing. It wants us to hit a few crosses. I'm okay with that. Yep. Hit a few crosses in. We did score goals from crosses last time out. See what we can get out of here. I would take a draw because this performance has not been... we haven't dominated. We haven't controlled this game. So I would take a draw. I don't want to concede here, though. Moke on the ball. Finds a pass inside to Parry, who goes backwards. Goes forward to Corpea. To Serenkumar. Back to Corpea. Over the top, Serenkumar's there. He's going to look for a pass. And Morris, well done. Really well done. That is, again, a little bit like last time. He kept us with the 3 points. Maybe he's just kept us with a point in this game as well. As much as... There we go. That's it. Final whistle. 1-1. Okay, I will take it. I will take it. You might be a little bit kind of like, you're happy with that? I'm not overly happy with that. It's a very even game of which the Cranes actually had probably the better time of it. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's happy with that comment that we didn't play the best, but we got away with a draw. And we only managed to score from just an over-the-top send it and run, which is okay. It's not the worst. Now, what I will do is I will analyze the match ratings and how players played. How did he go on his debut? Let's quickly see. Let's see what match ratings were for our players. So the subs only managed to get 6.6. That's okay. Talmash didn't have the best time of it. But I think he is by far the strongest on the numbers. So might be worth giving some other players a chance. 6.3 for Papakostas because he did have to drop and do a little bit more defense. Defense did okay, really. Larson probably should have cleared that when they went 1-0 up. I think... Look at the schedule. Hamid scored in both games, so I wouldn't really be fair to drop him. I think I'm going to try out a different striker instead of Talmash. Okay, so Papakostas playing on the left. Hopefully he'll become a little bit more kind of natural in that position. Because he is our best bet in that position. Joe Jones is the next best, and he's down at 1-3-2 on the matrix. So yeah, I don't know. We've got a week or so before the next game. I'll have a think, and I'll be back for that game with potential changes to the starting lineup. But it won't be massive changes, just little changes. Okie dokes, we're here at the next game, the third game of the season. Of course, we are unbeaten. I've actually only just realised that. We're unbeaten at the minute, 1-1. And look at that, Rising Ballers, 2-1. They're on 7 points. A few changes to the starting lineup. Like I said, there would be just a few. I want us to go on cautious, and I'm actually going to accept that. I'm actually to both. It's probably not the worst thing to do. To go and click play for set pieces anyway. Also to play on cautious to start this game off. And the only changes to the team, we're giving Gilbert a run in at cam. Gilbert's got a very nice vision stat of 7. It's not the best, it's not the worst. If we quickly show you the central midfielders and sort them by vision, you see Joe Edwards actually has the best, the absolute best. Adam Mann's up there as well. East Hope's not poor. But Joe Edwards, I think I don't know, we've been able to sign him. We probably could give him a look, suggest, negotiate a contract. It's going to be 50 and maybe I'll have to give him a bonus for the assists. 5, I can't do that. So 50 and 40. Can't do that, buddy. There we go, 50 and 50. Maybe that will be accepted. But we're going to go into the game. We've got a new goalkeeper in Liam Bleeker. New cam in Jacob Gilbert. And on the left-hand side, if I quickly show you the squad, Heath Webber is starting at left back because we still haven't really had a game where I feel like we've dominated the game. The defenders have all had a really good performance, and we can see that the back four are a unit. So that's what we're going to try and find during this season, during these games. Of course, it's not been the worst situation. Like, it's only 4 points from 2 games at the start of the season, not bad at all. But we want to try and keep going. Shepherd's Bush are predicted to win this game, so that is why we've settled onto a cautious mentality early doors. We'll see if that works for us. Crane on the ball, tries to find Talmash but can't. I did think about dropping Talmash and playing another striker, but I'm giving him another chance out there. Let's see if it works. Might not. I might have to drop him next game, but that'll be next game. We won't worry about it just yet. And okay, early doors, 5 minutes in, possession pretty even, 50. Oh no, it's just jumped towards Shepherd's Bush a little bit there. It does seem to be that maybe the possession stat is a bit low with only the 1 DM in there and the wingers out wide, but we could always tuck them in, try a game where we play a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, as it would be known. Fortunately, that's Talmash giving the ball away. Yeah, I do potentially feel like we need the extra possession. We need the extra players passing. We're going to try and push forward and really undo a team, unlock a defense. Nicholson goes out wide to Kennedy, who's well and on his own. But Liam Bleeker makes a save. Lovely stuff. Keeps things at 0-0 for now. Got a bit of thinking to do, it's still very, very early to kind of abandon a tactic and try something else entirely. East Hope gets away with that one, and actually the ball comes out to Crane, who should just go, to be honest, just keep going. He goes back to East Hope, and we've got numbers moving forward. Gilbert on the ball, goes across to Talmash. Lovely pass. Find a pass inside, but he doesn't, and again he is tackled. Wait. Are there instructions? I don't know if their instructions have got... They don't. They should be shooting more. They should be shooting more. That's what I want them to be doing. I want my strikers absolutely peppering the net with shots on target, shots on goal. Let's see. Okay, possession of 43%. Again, we're a little bit low on that. I don't know. Defense is looking okay so far. I mean, Keith Webber was a little bit out of position in that earlier attack, but let's see. They playing 1 DM. Talmash on the ball, goes across. Again, he's lost the ball. Okay, that's 3 times in 20 minutes. Talmash has given the ball away. Not the best. Kennedy shoots it and it's gone in. And yeah, I'm gonna have to. Talmash, that is really poor. Let's swap him to the left-hand side. See if that makes any form of difference before we bring him off. You know, I don't want to just sub him off after 20 minutes. Would be a bit of a critical take. He's still got plenty of time, but let's see what happens here. Weber moving up the left, really nice. Find the ball inside. Papacosta shoots it. Oh, well saved. Papacosta still working things out on that left mid position, but I am hoping that he will figure it out rather quickly. Become an accomplished player there. Easthope whips it in. Comes out to Probets. There's Hannah. Oh, it's a penalty. Penalty, and last time Easthope took it, was saved. Come on, Easthope. Put it right. Put it right this time. Come on, there we go. Great finish, great penalty. David Easthope gets his name on the score sheet. It's 1-1, 25 minutes gone. And everything seems a little bit calmer, a little bit nicer. Oh, okay. Well, only 2 minutes between the goals. I didn't even realise that. 45%. Okay. Oh, Kennedy on the ball. Well over the bar. Sailing over the bar. Nowhere near. Probets on a yellow card. Not the best situation. Again, Talmash on a 6.6 compared to Mohammed on a 6.8. Giving the ball away, Larson. Probets wins it back. Gilbert's going to try and chase it, but can't seem to grab it. Very much similar to last time out, where we don't have the possession and therefore we're not really creating the chances as much. Weber goes over the top. We do win it back. Easthope cleans it up. Weber again goes over the top, looking for town. Okay, 2 in a row. What are you doing? Because that's just going to annoy me. That's all that is going to do, is that's just going to annoy me. Maybe that's why our possession stat has taken a little bit of a hit. Potentially. Nicholson on the ball. Drives into the box. Good tackle. Probets clears it. And Mohammed wins that header. Crane goes forward to Talmash, who does get the ball that time. Really well done from Talmash. I like that. Gilbert goes back to Weber. Weber. Now the tactical effects should come into play. Maybe we will see that possession stat just boost up a little bit. That's a tactic I'm going to have to edit. When we come into the not halftime, when the game's over and we go back to the main screen. The non-penalty XG down here is 0.1. Okay, there's halftime. I'm going to make the decision early. Bring Crosby on. Crosby prefers to play as a pressing forward. So I'm going to tell him to do that. He'll shoot more often. Hopefully that will, again, just create a little bit more for us. Ryan Crosby comes on. Reece Talmash drops to the bench. He's been subbed off at half-time. He hasn't had a good first couple of games for us. But you never know. Maybe it'll just take a little bit of time for him to settle in. Out wide. Corey on the ball. Looks to cut it back. Can't find him. Mohammed wins the ball. Moves up and is fouled. And that's definitely going to be a yellow card. I mean, it should be. It looked like Mohammed was ready to go, but Apacostas on the ball. Into Weber, into Easthope, into Gilbert. Shoots it. It's in. Lovely stuff. What a goal. Easthope getting the assist. Easthope has been a bit of a revelation, has he not? Getting assists, scoring penalties, missing a penalty, giving us the lead. Ignore that one for now. Our non-penalty XG is still 2.27. It's far below the opposition here. To decide what to do is very difficult. I think Ben Rothman comes on and just slots in there like that. Again, a little bit of an effort to try and get our possession stat going a little bit higher. Maybe I'm focusing a little bit too much on it. We are 2-1 up, but I feel like we want to generate chances. It comes from having more of the ball. Crane on the ball into Rothorn, who shoots it just over the bar. That's okay. I don't mind us taking shots. I want us to take shots. Non-penalty XG is still at 0.34, so it's a little bit low. We've got another corner, so it is going to boost up. We are playing well. We're playing okay. The assistant manager keeps saying, by the way, you're playing Papakostas out of position. I'm not aware of that. I'm fully aware of that. Larson, the ball ricochets. It's goal kick, unfortunately. They've gone to a 4-1-2-3. It looks like they're going very attacking. So we're going to react to that by dropping to a defensive mentality. Easthope whips in the corner. No, he doesn't. That's the end of the highlight. I do think dropping to that defensive mindset might be the best thing. Might be a good way for us to try and see off the rest of this game. You can see possession stat has climbed to 48. Kennedy crosses it in. Scory's there, but well out from Crane. Good defense. Scory finds a pass. Goes to Tully. Tully goes inside. No, all the way across to Kennedy. Back to Nicholson, who's closed down. Hubbard goes long, and it's well blocked. Larson, I'm going to do what I did last time. Tell the wingers to also kind of drop back a little bit. Sit back. Add a little bit of solidarity. And Probets will go off with 10 minutes to go. Just to try our best to not get a red card. Hannah on the ball. Back to Scory, to John, to Tully. Shoots it. It's well over the bar. We are absolutely fine with that. Them taking a long shot at this situation, not a problem. Another corner. Do I want to sit on fully defensive? I don't know if we want to go that far. Kennedy on the ball. Finds Scory, who whips it across. Hannah's there, and Hannah knocks it over. Oh, that should have been a goal. Yeah, probably should have been. Their XG is quite high. Ours has climbed to 0.42. It's still very much below theirs. But, you know, they did give away a penalty. Can't really ignore them giving away a penalty. Easthope is injured. No. Oh, that's frustrating. Huddart shoots it from distance. It goes over the bar. And Easthope has gone off. Okay, Rothorn's going to drop back. Gilbert can't really. Crosby sit back a little bit further. Yeah. Basically a 4-3-3 without the middle striker or whatever. So 4-3-2. 20 seconds to go. Can we see it out? Easthope being injured is a real big kind of dent in our oh, that was close. In our plans. We're going to have to play a different DM. In fact, if it does work for Ben Rothorn or potentially Alex Tuckey, they're going to drop in. They're going to play in that position. Crosby on the ball. Goes out wide to Papakostas. Back to Weber. Go forward to Crosby maybe. He's there. No, okay, never mind. Rothorn, back to Larson, back to Rothorn. And, I mean, that's got to be time. That is time. And we take a very hard-earned 2-1. A close game, but I'm really glad that we got the win there. The tactics didn't quite fire. I want a little bit more possession. Maybe I'm asking for the cherry on top. I don't know. Maybe I am. Press conference about to begin. We'll send the... Liam Bleeker made his debut. Gilbert made his debut. We'll send the assistant to do that. The Saints beat Actonelian Whistlers. Let's go into the tactics and just make a few of those little extra changes. So, and we are going shorter passes. We're going to take fewer risks. And yeah, dribble less as well. And then Weber, same situation. Shorter passes, dribble less, yada yada. Talmash, maybe we need to tell him to try and get in behind or something. I don't know. There's an option for that. I'm going to tell them both to start shooting a little bit more. What's Gilbert's shooting stats like? Finishing's at 9. No, finishing's at 7. You know what, Gilbert? I'm actually going to tell Gilbert to shoot a little bit more as well. I don't know. No, I'm just going to leave him on balanced and he'll just kind of make his decisions. Papakostas is getting used to the left-hand side a little bit more. I think maybe we can go to winger support. Winger attack. I want... Okay, I think that works a little bit better. We're going to go to the wide midfielder for Papakostas. It does... I don't know. It might feel a little bit counterproductive, but what I'm kind of hoping is that the only instruction I'm going to give them is to pass it a little bit shorter with a little bit less risk. And by doing that, I'm hoping we'll keep the ball a little bit more. Looking at my DMs, next best is Alex Tucky, so I think I'm going to have to bring him in for David Easthope. It's a bit of an odd one, a bit of a difficult one. He's a defensive midfielder, so we're going to have to change that. Tad, shoot less, dribble less, and again, take a bit less risk. Gilbert stays on where he is. One else should be on kind of keep control of the ball, pass it a little bit shorter. There we go. Saving that as it is. And take a look at the league table. We would be rising up. We are indeed. Look at that. Lots of teams on 2-1 without a loss. So a lot of teams still unbeaten, which is quite interesting. And next up, we play Shepherd's Bush reserves, who have actually climbed above Shepherd's Bush, which is just really, really weird. I'm not sure that's actually how the English football pyramid would do it. I don't think they'd be allowed in the same league because, for example, if one team needed a win, something like that, they could just like swap the players around or something. I don't know. I feel like there's kind of rules against it. But we'll try and do our best. We did get the win last time out. Okay, that is 3 games played. You know what? I think I'm going to play the next one as well. Why not? Let's play the next one as well. I'll be back with kickoff. And here we are. Right, so this time, apparently we should be playing more balanced. Okay, well, we can do that. We can work on that. The shorter passes for the instruction. We'll see about that on here. Yeah, okay. I'm actually fine with that one little change. I don't really want to do much other than that. Just make the passing a little bit shorter. We've made one change in attack. We're going to bring Samuel Poggio on. He's played a few games for us, but this season he's actually not played that many. Let's submit that team. And Alex Tucky, of course, comes in as well. We quickly go back to the squad and stats. Yeah, I mean, this is his debut this season. He hasn't played yet this season. Gilbert had a great first game, 7.7. Mohammed still pretty good up there. Keith Webber didn't have the best game, but 6.5. I don't know, maybe it's worth letting Akeem Brathwaite have a start. I think so. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. Let's give him a go. Why not? Oh no, I can't now, actually. I've already submitted the team, do we? Submit that team. Let's go. Akeem Brathwaite, maybe next time. We'll see how Webber plays in this game against the Shepherd's Bush reserves. We just managed to get a win against the main team. You would think we should be able to get the win against the reserves. That is not how sport works. That is not how, well, not how football works, especially because it's all about the 11 players on the pitch and what they can do. Heck, on the ball. Back to Barrett, into Roberts. Barrett again, go back to Heath. They go forward, they go long, and we should be able to win that. We do indeed. Mohammed on the ball, takes control of it and starts moving forward. I don't mind that. And what do I want to see from this game? Well, I probably want to see that possession stat at least at 50. I don't want us to be giving up too much possession. And I also want to see us maybe creating a few more chances. We won that last game, but numbers-wise, we were not the best side on the pitch. Tucky, shoot it! Oh, just wide. Fair enough. That was a good option. Good timing. You know, he was in a good position to take a shot. I'm not opposed to that. Would be nice, it would be better if there was a striker in there doing that, but that's not always the case. So, oh no, Can gets the ball, gives it to Breslin, who passes it out wide to Ruzel, who shoots it just wide. Papakostas also got in front of it, I think, actually. It's what it said. But it is going to be a corner kick. All right, Barrett on the ball. Whips it long. Looks like going to the back post. It is Larson. Just jumps. Tries to nod it away, but can't get it. And it falls, and it's blocked, and it shoots, and it's blocked, and Can shoots, and it's blocked again. And oh my goodness, what a shot. What a stop. Oh my word, I can't speak. Mohamed gets up and clears that away, doing the hard yards as a defender. And Liam Bleeker, finally, I can breathe. He claims the ball. And that's really, really good stuff. Okay, once again, it's them. No, it's Duncan on the ball. Gives it to Crane. Gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert, find a pass. He does eventually. Out wide to Crane, who's going to look to go backwards. Duncan goes forwards himself. He whips it across. Mohamed, someone's there. Gilbert jumps. And it's off the bar. And then, oh my word, it's off the bar again. And it's still not cleared. Papakostas nods it over. Oh my goodness, what is happening in this game? It is absolutely bonkers. We've hit the bar twice in 2 seconds. Price whips it long. It's well claimed by Mohamed, who finds a pass to Crane, who's going to find a pass. Surely, no. Look, that's actually space. Go left. He shoots it well over the bar. But it was still good dribbling, good driving. I don't mind it. 6 shots in 10 minutes is much better. Despite the fact that 2 of them hit the bar, they count as off target, which is a little bit annoying. And our XG is looking pretty good. Our possession is looking a little bit better, a little bit more control on the possession. 57. Papakostas, again, I know he's playing out of position. There's no point telling me every game. I'm fully aware. But we're trying to make him a left mid. And we're going to see if it does work over the course of the season. Pucky into Papakostas, who's going to shoot it, and it goes over. Well, not the worst thing to do. It was in good position. Have a go. I don't mind that at all. 60% possession. There we go. So, a little bit more control from the defenders, a little bit more composure, and it does mean that we have indeed upped our possession stat, which is exactly what we're after. We want to try and control the game, control the amount of chances the opposition is getting. If we do that, we are more likely to win games. That's all I'm going to say. All I kind of think about. More possession, more chances, more likely to win. Pucky goes back to Bleeker. Goes to Larson, who goes out wide. Nope, he goes back to Bleeker. I don't think there was any need for that, but that's okay. Larson again. Now he goes out wide. Weber on the ball. Into Gilbert. Lovely pass. We keep it somehow. Lucky. Mohamed on the ball. Into Gilbert. No, back to Tucky. That's a good pass as well. Out wide, and we are moving up the pitch now. Weber goes long to Mohamed, who does look like he's going to get there. He goes back. Surely back to Papakostas. Whip it or shoot it. Gilbert, whip it or shoot it. Crane, shoot it. And it's just gone over. It wasn't saved, but that was good play. Was good play. Look at that, 64 now, 61%, 9 shots, a little bit better, a little bit more controlled, exactly what I'm after. And I'm actually going to get the league table up briefly because we should be climbing. We are indeed 8th at the minute. We just need a goal. We just need a goal, and it would actually give us a bit of control. Gilbert whips it in. Can't find anyone. Crane finds the ball though, goes back. Weber forward. Larson out to Crane. Surely, yes, lovely. Now find a pass. Doesn't find a pass. Crane loses the ball. Now the reserves are on their way forward. Peck on the ball. Goes all the way back to Barrett. Does go forward. Can forward. Peck on the ball again. Goes inside. Tucky should have won that, but missed it. Out to Breslin. Out to Rizzle, who shoots it, and it's well saved from Bleeker. That's good. Okay, that's fine. Yes, actually, Keith Weber can mark Ruzel because that was a lot of space that he was in there. Mohamed does well to claim it, but we can't control it. Roberts goes back, and it's almost half time. Just go in 0-0 or grab the ball and get on a counter, but do not concede. Barrett, forward. We're all out of position. Defenders are everywhere. And we manage to see it off. It was good recovery there. I think it was probably Roberts who got back and stopped that. Stats-wise, I'm liking the amount of possession. Would we benefit from another midfielder? Potentially. Another player working the attack forward? Potentially. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We might benefit from another midfielder that can maybe work the ball into space rather than just booting it long like that, and give our striker something to get on the end of. Maybe that could be the idea. I don't know. Poggio's had a decent game. I don't feel like he's done much wrong, but in attack, I haven't really seen him, which I guess does mean he's not at the best. I don't know. It's a difficult one. Clear this out. Poggio does do just that, and it goes to Crane. Go, boy. Run. Go on, lad. Keep going. Back to Duncan. Forward to Crane again. Surely. There we go. Thank you. Crane to Mohamed, unless he was offside, which he was. Unfortunately, that was good play. That was good play. But unfortunately, offside. But again, the possession stat is much nicer. I'm much happier with that. At 60 minutes, if we're still 0-0, no, at 70 minutes. At 70 minutes, if we're still 0-0, I will make that little tactical change, add another cam in, and see if that works for us. Apocostas gets tackled. They play it long. Weber or Larsson's there, actually. Should be able to reclaim it. Does manage to. Plays it forward to Weber. Goes inside. Yeah, lovely pass. Gilbert back to Tucky. Back to Gilbert. He's in space. He's in the gaps. Out wide or forward. I don't mind. Goes back. That's fine. Playing possession. I don't mind going backwards every now and then if it means we keep the ball. Inside. There we go. Lovely pass. Mohamed, shoot it. Oh, it's gone over. That's rough, because that definitely should have been a good... That was a good chance. That was a good opportunity. A bit annoying, that one. Mohamed probably should have put that in the back of the net. Okay. 60 minutes. Well done, Larsson. Actually, it's not the best clearance. Laid on the ball. Goes out to Barrett. All the way back again. Wow. Forward to Breslin. Going to go back. Yeah. I don't mind that. That does mean that off the back of the corner there, we're actually able to push their attackers back and push their formation back, and they can't really find an easy way through, which means we're doing good at kind of keeping our shape, holding our lines and whatnot. Well up from Larsson, goes to Keane, who crosses it, and well up from Roberts, who gets it out. Okay, another highlight. Weber on the ball. Apocostas back to Tucky, back to Weber, forward to Gilbert. Gilbert shoots it long, it's just over. Okay, again, good option. I'm fine with that. And Poggio's going to come off for Holloway. Going to go into kind of the arrowhead formation. Deal with the DM. I think Ben Rothorn will come on in a minute. Although Tucky's not having a bad game. The wingers are having a great game. Look at that, 7.0s. It's not bad. And we've got another penalty. Is that... We're having penalties every game. We haven't, have we? We might have done. I'm not sure. Gilbert this time steps up and he buries it 1-0, and we're living off penalties at the minute. Good stuff. Lovely stuff from Jacob Gilbert. He scores his second of the season. Holloway's just come on. Let's see if we are able to keep things going here. Holloway out to Crane. There's a lot of space. Keep going. Keep going. There was no one in there. Mohamed, maybe I've got to swap him to a poacher here. Gilbert shoots it. Well saved. And he's an advanced forward, so he should be... Yeah, I think Mohamed probably should have been able to get on the end of that, or at least get in the box. Maybe with the speed of the counter-attack, I'm being a little bit critical. I don't know. Here we go. Still going, though. This is looking really good. Having made that change... Pretty good. Crane at the back post, nods it in. Lovely, 2-0. Second half has been much better than the first. It does seem like we're able to find the target a little bit more. And again, still only 5 shots on target, but this has been, pretty good. Of course, we also had a goal disallowed, so you've got to remember that. 2-0 is looking really good. They go up the wing. Back to Graham. There's a pass forward. Finds it. Matsuki to David, who goes across to Breslin. The pass is forward there. Breslin doesn't play. It goes back to David, who shoots it off of Weber, and it goes behind. And Weber's having a 7.1. He's having a great game here today. We've actually got five players who are on 7 and above, which is awesome. Spetch, that's probably not the best option. Direct volley, just absolutely smacking it. Yeah, one more change to be made. I think it's Ben Rothorn, because I have promised him some game time. You know, I promised him playing time. Gilbert jumps, well saved from Price. 2-0 up. Is this going to be the clean sheet we've been waiting for? I don't think we've kept a clean sheet yet, have we? Schedule. No, we haven't. It's been 2-1, 1-1, 2-1. So all games, very, very, very similar, very close games. Let's hopefully get another 2 goals and make it not a close game. 4-0 would be a very emphatic scoreline. Oh my word, Papacosta's going to chase that. What is that from the defender? Inside, Gilbert's there. Inside again. Crane, Holloway, shoot it. He does. What a goal. Lovely goal for Liam Holloway. The sub comes on, finds the back of the net. A great assist from Harry Crane, who is looking pretty good since we brought him back to the club. XG of 2.71, and I'm very, very happy. This is almost as if the performances were there, but not quite clicking. But in this game, they have. This game, they very much have. And they've gone long that time. David's through, and he's 1-on-1, and he's going to put it in the back of the net. Unless, of course, there's an offside in there, but I don't think there is. One ball over the top, and they find the back of the net. That's an annoying one. Oh, my word. Peckham Town, 6-1. My word. 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go, 30 seconds to go, nothing to go. Duncan, is there one more goal for us out there? Rothorn finds Holloway, who finds... Nope, he turns inside. He is tackled. And, oh no, it's a free kick. Barrett had hold of Holloway's shirt. Have a go. Have a shot, honestly. Only made one... No, we did make changes today. 2 changes. Yeah, Holloway was a tactical change, and then Rothorn was a playing time change. He didn't even take the free kick. How is that? Sure, okay, fine. But there we go. Everything seemed to go a little bit better there. The slight tweak to the tactics gave us much more possession, much better passing percentage, more corners. Not than them, but just more corners than we were creating, more shots, and a really, really good performance. I like this as a second half tactic if, I do mean this if, we need it. Because we changed to that tactic to add a cam in there for the attacks. But I don't know if we need that every time. If the 4-1-2-1-2 does work with 2 strikers up there, it's 2 people taking shots, which I'm fine with, you know. So better balance maybe we'll find depending on as we go forward. Take a look at the table. We are top of the league. 4 games gone, top of the league, guys. And thank you for watching today's episode. I do you enjoyed it. We managed to get 2 wins and a draw. So a really good episode, despite the fact that 2 of those performances were a little bit shaky, not quite there. You know, getting a draw because of a penalty, or getting a win because of a penalty and a draw because of an over-the-top pass or whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not bothered about it. We get the win, and I'm very happy with that. Thank you for watching. I shall catch you next time.